Hey there, all you goofy goobers. Welcome back to That Pacific Northwest Life. We are at the tail end of winter steelhead season here in Southern Oregon, and we're going out for one last final steelhead trip. We got the boys, we're loaded up. We're gonna go catch us a steelhead. Stick around. Okay, folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. We are on the river fishing for steelhead, and right now I'm just pitching out a spoon, and I'm about to get clobbered unbeknownst to me. That's about it. Whoa! Oh my god, I just got whacked. I just got whacked. Did you? Oh, yeah, I did. Now, you couldn't really tell in that clip, but that bite just about yanked the rod right out of my hands. But little did I know, he was about to come back with some vengeance. Oh, got him. It's a little one. Something small, it's like a cutthroat or something. Net? Nah, we need the net.
Hold on, don't need the net?
Nah.
Alright.
What is it? Oh, it's a...
What is it? It looks like a smolt.
That is a smolt.
That is a smolt. Is it clipped? Not clipped, is it?
Oh, it's a cutthroat.
No,
it's a real nice cutthroat. So not exactly our target species, but catching a cutthroat was really fun because I haven't caught one in a really, really long time. And fortunately, this one lived to see another day. But just an absolute beautiful specimen of a cutthroat. Man, that one struck hard too. Maybe that is what was messing with me. So one of the things that I love most about this trip was I was able to bring my son with me again. He's still very new to the fishing world, having only just recently got into it. And taking him down the river on his first rapids, even though I really wouldn't classify these as rapids, it was really kind of an emotional experience for me, for him to be part of what I do so much, and to be able to experience it alongside him, you know, as he's experiencing it for the first time was just really something truly special. And also having one of my good friends come along with us too just made this trip even more special. So we're about to pull into the next spot, and we're going to anchor up some more and do some more fishing. So I want to take just a minute and talk a little bit about what it is we're doing on the river in this video and the reasoning behind it. So we're not fishing this river the same as what most other people would fish the river would. A lot of people like the side drift, which is where you're constantly rowing down the river and bouncing eggs or yarn or soft beads off the bottom. But what we're doing right now, because the river's so low, is we're just anchoring up in these little pockets, and we're just fishing pocket water. I brought a lot of different setups with me, and the way I like to fish these runs is I like to start off with smaller, more subtle presentations, and then work my way up to something a little bit bigger. And as you can see right here, I start off with a nightmare jig, and then I'll end by using something more intrusive like a spinner or a spoon. I'd like to fish summer steelhead if my boat can go through.
Yeah, well, I'll find out, because Brian wants to. He's like, yeah, this summer we'll go down a lot. He said, I float almost every other day. And he does some steelheading and takes the kids out.
Wow.
Huge pontoon.
Oh, nice. Right on.
Monster. He packs everybody on it.
That's awesome. I just absolutely love how much fun my son's having going down these rapids. I mean, they're not really all that big, but just the fact that he's so amused by them just makes my heart full. And to see him just so involved in the fishing world and just knowing he's going to do great things and probably end up catching more fish than me is what keeps me going every day.
No, God, that's pretty long.
Yeah.
I didn't know it'd be this easy.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put my GoPro behind the boat on like a big stick so you could see the whole boat moving through.
That would have been good.
I'll do that next time. Yeah, I see what you mean about the speed of like
it's more technical, but the speed of the water really helps you like be, you know, exact about where you're going and what you're doing.
I'd like to add a little bit about what I just said there. We're talking about the water levels and how much different it is to row a boat down the river when the river is super low compared to when it's super high. Basically, when the river's lower, there are more obstacles, obviously, but the speed of the water is actually a lot slower, so you'll have more time to be more technical with your rowing. So you're able to actually go around all of the obstacles. While meanwhile, if you're running the same river when it's going super fast and it's super high, you won't really have as much time to prepare for obstacles that are in the way. So just a little trade-off between the two. And I'd like to also say, I'm not that much of an experienced rower. I mean, I've been doing it for a few years now. I try to pick my spots in the runs that I do that I'm more familiar with, and I don't really like to put myself in any danger. I mean, I had an incident last year where I just about sank my drift boat. Not this one, but I had one that I owned before this one. But I almost sank it on a rapid that I had never ran before. And it just kind of goes to show that, you know, no matter how good you think you are, the river will always find a way to humble you.
Whoa! Oh, what is that? That was... oh my goodness! That's something. Whoa! Whoa, it's still jumping! Is that steelhead or is that a...
That's a steelhead.
Oh man!
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That is...
So here we go, we're getting down into our next spot, and we end up catching a couple more fish, but they're not quite what we expected.
I got a yarny. Yeah. Fish on, fish on, fish on.
Seriously?
Yep, seriously.
Nice.
Yep, that's a steelhead.
Nice. Hey, Landon, put that on there.
I think it might be a sucker fish. If it's a sucker fish, it's a good one.
Well, let's get a look at him first.
It's a really big sucker fish.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, this is the kind of thing that you dread as a steelhead fisherman. Hooking into a really solid fish, thinking you've got yourself a nice chromer on, and then all of a sudden it just gives up and does nothing. Yep, I have on a suckerfish, which kind of sucks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Anyways, this was actually my personal best suckerfish. I've never seen one that big before. And you know, actually, the thing that people don't quite realize about suckerfish, especially in this system, is that they're not invasive. They're actually native to this river system. And they actually do quite a bit of good cleaning up all the algae off the bottom and keeping our rivers clean, or as best they can during the summertime.
Daddy,
get it.
Well, I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna throw it back because they're not good. They're not good to eat.
Can't eat it.
They taste like moss and gross stuff. All right, well, better than nothing.
We didn't get skunked.
A cutthroat and a sucker.
You got the pliers?
I do.
You got
Yep.
there, yeah.
Yep. Just gonna give you a quick little pop. Man, that felt good too. Oh,
Daddy, it really wants to go back.
it really wants to go back. What do you think? Should I bring it back? Should I send it back home? Okay, I'll send it back home. See ya. Here you going. Well, we're on the right track.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Daddy, that was pretty good.
Thanks, bud.
Good. Daddy knows how to get those suckers.
Something like that.
Because
Should have brought my cooler so I had a place to sit. I got this perfect little cooler that I use as a chair back here, and it is just the perfect, especially when I'm trolling in this boat. Oh man, this is the perfect height. I want to put a boat seat on it. That's a fish. That's a fish.
You got a fish?
Yep. It's small.
Is it a sucker?
Daddy, you said
No, I think it's a trout. It's another trout.
fried chicken chocolate.
Yarn. Bottom bouncing a yarn. It's another sucker fish.
Sometimes you have awesome days where you catch steelhead. Sometimes you have awesome days where you just catch suckerfish. And today was one of those awesome days where we caught a bunch of suckerfish. A little disappointing when you're trying to catch a steelhead, but they're still a fun little fight, and it keeps you from getting bored.
Oh, got a sucker fish? You got a sucker fish, dude. Yep. All right.
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching that fish. And
So probably about 30 seconds before my buddy here hooked into that sucker fish, we were both distracted by watching a steelhead rolling just upstream from us. And then he looked down and all of a sudden, boom, sucker on. So we got a pretty late start on this day, and we ended up fishing pretty late into the evening. As you can see, the sun's starting to go down. I mean, it's a pretty short drift, but when you anchor up, you can make it last as long as you want. So we're approaching the takeout here, and I just wanted to take a minute and just say thank you to everyone who has come onto my channel, checked it out, watched some videos, dropped some likes. I really appreciate all the comments. So again, thank you so much for all of your support. Consider becoming a subscriber, and if you have any ideas or inspirations, or if you'd like to see me do anything in particular, please drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys would like to see me do in the future. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Not the most glorious end to the steelhead season, but it was still a lot of fun. The weather was really nice, and it was just nice to be outside. So you've been watching that Pacific Northwest Life, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.